Warriors fans, the fans of this channel, are you furious like me? Good news came out today, but more bad news came out than good. What is it? I'm talking about the All-NBA rookie teams. We have two rookies. You can assume one made it, one didn't. It's not a robbery, but it's pretty close. Let's dive into it. And before we do, Randy Silver here. Please subscribe so you can notify when new videos drop daily and to help support me, the channel, and Digest Media. Let's get into it. A rookie NBA team. We already knew this coming in. Victor Wembanyama was the rookie of the year. All first place votes. Woo! Fifth on the list, Brandin. So you can assume by Brandin being fifth on the list probably means he's going to be fifth, the final spot on the all rookie team. But second, Trayce Jackson-Davis. Is he going to be there? He deserved it. Look at the first team. As you expect, all deserve this. Well, I want to note, though, Victor, number one pick. Brandin, mid-round, first-round pick last year. Brandon Miller, number two pick, number three pick in that round. Jaime Jaquez Jr., nah, dude. He was lower mid-round. And then Chet, redshirt freshman from the previous year, number one pick. So, basically, or he was like top three. Brandin overperformed. Can we look at the number two, the second team? Oh my God. Who don't you see? Trayce Jackson-Davis. All of them deserve it. Give them that credit. You can see here, Grizzlies, Jazz, Mavericks, Rockets, and Thunder. You got Casey Wallace, Amen Thompson, Derek Lively the second, G.G. Jackson the second, and Keontae George. Maybe he should have been called Trayce Jackson-Davis the second. He would have got in. Is this a robbery? I don't think so. But we have every right to be frustrated. We look here. Jazz didn't make the playoffs. Grizzlies didn't make the playoffs. Mavericks, yes. Rockets didn't. Thunder, yes. And what matters? Winning. Trayce Jackson-Davis helped the Warriors win. 8-2 the last 10 games of the season when he started. And I have much more to dive into about that. So 1 for 2. Brandin made it. Trayce Jackson-Davis didn't. You may have seen this a couple times on this channel. I've showed it. It's a great chart. Trayce Jackson-Davis, 57th pick. Podziemski, 19th pick. He's top 10 among rookies, that being Trayce Jackson-Davis at this point, which was 5 games left in the season. Field goal percentage, rebounds, blocks, double-doubles. First Warrior rookie to lead the team in blocks since Festus Ezeli in 2012-2013. Look at Brandin as well. Brandin, top 10 among rookies. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, three-point percentage, plus minus minutes. Second among rookies with 17 games, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and led the NBA in charges. And that he got that from Chris Paul. Brandin, deserving number one. Congratulations. Trayce Jackson-Davis, I feel like deserved to be on the second team. What held him back? Warriors fans, I know you know this. Steve Kerr. Did not play him a lot at the beginning of the season. Did not start him until it was too late. So by that point, they probably felt like his sample size wasn't big enough. So the media didn't vote him in second team. But wait, here's the kicker. He was 1 point away from making it. So you look at the first team, look at the second team. Clearly, Brandin was on the first team easily. 43, last place on the second team. And then you go to the people who missed it. Trayce Jackson-Davis, 42 points, missed it by 1. He received no first place votes, 42 second place votes, 1 point each. G.G. Jackson the second, 5 first place votes, so gave him 10 points, 33 second place votes, so gave him 43 total. You see the rest of the list right there. Many of those people were drafted in the first round, and he's above them. Give him his props. Again, I think you kind of put the blame on Kerr a little bit, not playing him more, the organization, playing him early in the season. Pods became the first Warrior to earn NBA All-Rookie First-Team honors since Eric Paschall in 2020. Now, the problem is, Paschall, what has happened to his career? Not a lot. So hopefully this does not happen the same for Brandin. 3 previous rookies have done it before Paschall. Harrison Barnes, we know he's doing really well. Klay Thompson, Hall of Famer. Steph Curry, Hall of Famer. Great company to be in. As I talked about in yesterday's video, most likely get a continued start next season, depending who you bring in. It's going to be right now, if nothing changes, Steph, Brandin, Kuminga, Dre, Trayce Jackson-Davis. We're bringing the center. Potentially Trayce comes off the bench. Shooting guard, maybe Brandin, but you probably have to have Kuminga in there or Brandin, one of the two. So we'll see how it plays out. I know the audience, the comments I saw it, most people want Kuminga as a starter, and I agree with that. The Warriors fell so close to having 2 all-rookie selections for the first time since 1981. Literally 1 vote away. Pods. It makes me upset for him being TJD. We've been through everything together. And I agree with that. They're family, they're friends, they're teammates, they're brothers. And when you come in as a rookie class, you go through summer ball together, you ride the bench together, you start together, everything in between. You probably room together on the road. So it's tough. And when you're rookies, you kind of know what you're going through with each other. Davis played in 68 games. Jackson-Davis, that is. Played in 68 games for the Warriors. Averaged 8 points, 5 rebounds, over 1 block. Now I'm looking at Jackson, who just beat him by 1 point. Jackson was picked in the second round at number 45. He's 19 years old. Youngest player in the NBA and still averaged 15 points for the 27-win Grizzlies. Pretty good. The fact he's doing it at 19, youngest player. Woo! He had the one game against Draymond when he absolutely dominated. In addition, he wasn't invited to the Curry camp, or actually he was, and he got uninvited and became a big story on ESPN he talked about. So he proved himself. Not saying he didn't deserve it. I think TJD deserved it more. When you count winning, that's what matters. Jackson-Davis played in 20 more games than Jackson. Funny, their names are very similar, of course. Grizzlies forward averaged 9 more minutes per game than the Warriors big man, 25-16. Jackson put points on the board, including a 35-point game, a 23-point game against the Warriors I talked about. He shot 43% from the field and 36% from 3. Jackson-Davis shot 70% from the field in his 36 minutes numbers. If he would have played a full 36 minutes, he would have had 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. High-level numbers. Someone like that's getting $20, $30 million on the market each year. However, he didn't start until late in the season, didn't get a lot of playing time until the second half of the season, and that's probably why the media counted him out and he didn't get any first-place votes. Just 1 first-place vote would have got him that. And 1 more second-place vote would have got him that. Bummer. And lastly, what'd Pod say? Just to see from a guard's perspective, his impact on our game and how he helped us win games this year, I think maybe the voters should take winning into more of an account. It sucks to see him not make it. I think he was well deserving of it. Winning, winning, winning. Winning matters. The Warriors didn't make the playoffs. We made the play-in. But because of Jackson-Davis, we were able to get ourselves into that position. And they should have credited that. Unfortunately, they didn't, and that's why he came in 11th place. Top 10 here, 43 points was that benchmark, and he got 42 above other players. Aggrieved. Not like what Stephen A. said about Steph being 4th on the best point guard of small guards list in the playoffs ever, but frustrating. He deserved it. And these awards matter when it comes to people getting higher salaries. We look, the star clause, the all-star clause, the superstar clause. If you hit all NBA teams, you get that supermax type of deal. You get more money. So an all NBA rookie team, this helps him set himself up for the future. How do you guys feel, Warriors fans? Let me know. Comment your thoughts. Do you think it deserved it? Didn't deserve it? And is there someone to blame? You let me know. And of course, subscribe because we have new episodes for you daily. Out.